Hello everyone, today we are going to explore LabSystem developed by SNAP India. So LabSystem is basically help tracking and managing laboratory information including clinical, financial and marketing data with patient handling features. The cloud-based LabSystem is helping to create billing and receipt, and it will help to collect sample and also referral commissions and agent commissions, collection center, credit customers, and that is collection centers, obviously the credit customers. We will explore more in the live presentations, and then it will help reception for the transactions, and then WhatsApp communication, digital marketing, test reporting, and online report download. It will also send report on WhatsApp, online booking, OPD management, and order and purchase, stock and uses, staff managements, center accounts, and also you will get admin mobile applications, and in some cases if you want, as an additional tool you can take patients mobile applications as well. The entire applications will be divided in different modules, so based on your need you can choose the module. So module will be something like basic, standards, advanced and enterprise, and then ERP. And mobile applications is for the admin is free, and if you want to buy the mobile applications for patients, that will add some extra cost on it. So as I said, LabSystem is cloud-based management applications, is basically help managing all sizes of pathology, diagnostics and polyclinic. Here you can see the main websites of LabSystem. So you can see the URL labsystem.in. So you'll get all the informations on this website. So what are the special features of the application, and then you have some more details and the pricing and everything, so you can find on this web page. But now we are going to close this, and we are going to log in to LabSystem, and then we will explore some of the features of the applications. So you can see I have some demo informations. On your case it will be your email ID and everything. So on my case I'm going to use the demo informations to explain some of the feature of LabSystem. So let's get into it. I'll log in. Just click on login, so it will be logged in, and immediately you can see the interface of the application, right? So here are some statistics you have. So you can click on this gear icon and you can find different statistics. You can click any of these options to go to that particular statistics. So it's same with all the statistics you are seeing here, and you can find you can see the SNAP Diagnostic Center. So this is the name of the diagnostic centers, and you can find all the graphical statistics as well here. So you can find all of these informations, right? So this is the welcome page and dashboard. You can say this is the dashboard of the LabSystem, and in the left hand side you have all the menus. So here are the menus. So using these menus you can access different module of LabSystem. On the upper right hand side you can find this calendar view, where you can add different documents of your diagnostic centers and set the renewal reminder. So this is one good feature that will keep you update with the documents, right? And in the left hand side, as I said, you can find all the modules, and you can see all the menus. So starting from billing, patients, referral doctors and so on, and then up to this master settings. So all these options will be available if you are purchasing the entire applications, but if you purchase the the modules, then it will be shortened, right? So based on your requirement you can buy the modules. So let's start with billing. I'll try to show you some of the functions of LabSystem. So let's get into it, and you can see the billing. So immediately after the patients come in your laboratory, you can just start from the billing. So start doing entry by clicking on new. So now you can see you have the interface. So you can just start with the mobile number. So for demo purpose, I'm using some mobile number. So let's add one mobile number. And as I already mentioned that this applications will be communicating with WhatsApp. So all the registered informations can be shared with the patients. So you can turn this option on. So immediately you can see the optional informations is also added. You can actually use different mobile number as well if you want, but this is okay now. And I'll be writing some informations here, and you can add the name. So I'm going to add some random name maybe. Now you need to choose the right doctor name. So I can write like this, doctor. So you can see the whole list of doctors, available doctors. So maybe I can choose any one of these. So this one. And then I can choose the patient gender and age in year. So maybe I can choose 20 years or something. Okay, so I can go further down and I may need to select some of the lab testing for the patient. So maybe I can search here and I can say I need some testing for the patient. So maybe some of this testing or some other testing like this, or maybe I can add this in the list, and I can add any one of these testing to the list, and you can see the price of that testing. And if you want to remove some of the testing, if you added something by mistake, so just double click on it, so it will be deselected. So now you can see I added some of the testings here, and it's showing that I have total 1000. This is the cost of this testing, right? So now in the billing, you can see the date is already added in it, and you can say how did you collect the sample, inside or outside. So maybe I can add outside, or the service charges for different service charges. Maybe I can say home collection, and then I can go down to this discount, or maybe I can assign some flat discount here, maybe 70 rupees flat discount. So you can see the home collection rate is added in the final billing, and also the flat discount also mentioned in the billing. And then you can write some comment, and if you want, you can add the agent name as well if the customers were referred by some of your agents. So you can write the name here, and the agent will get the benefit of referring this patient. So after adding all of these informations, you can see you just cross check all of the informations you added, and then just go down and you can say the paid amount. You can say maybe you have received 500 from the customer, right? So due is 480, which will be paid at the time of report delivery. So this is okay, and you can now generate the bill, right? So now you can see the bill is generated, and you can find all the informations you had added, and you can see the diagnostic center details with address and bill number and time stamping and everything. And here is the patient details and the doctor name you can find, and you can take printout of this bill. So maybe I can use all of this printer, and you can find the bill. I can print it as PDF. So maybe I can print it bill or something. So I can just create the PDF of the same billing. So I can go to this folder and I can see the bill in PDF format now. And at the same time I create this bill, all the billing informations will be sent to that specific WhatsApp number, right, of the patient. So one welcome message will be sent for the patients who are getting registered for the first time, and then all these billing informations will be sent to that specific WhatsApp number. This is it in the billing, and then you can find the manage options. Here you can find all the patients you had served, and you can find all the informations like name, mobile number, referred doctors, and amounts, due amounts, and different other options, right? So you can just you can see the patients we served last time. Here we can short with the name and mobile number, like maybe I can find some informations about some patients. I can write the name, it will get short automatically. And now the patient we just added, you can see the details here, and you can see some due is there. And in the triple dot drop down, you can click and you will get multiple options to reprint the invoice, and to find all other details, you just click on that, you will find all the details. From here as well, you can go to transactions, but I want to click on this drop down and I want to find the transactions. So you can see this transaction is showing here, and it says that the patient needs to pay 480 further. So you can define the mode of payment and you can take that payment. So now if I say the customer is paid the amount using maybe Google Pay or something, so I can just select that and I can add the amount. So the moment I add the amount, so the status will be paid, right? So these informations you can manage from the patient management portion, right? So here you can manage all the patients you have. So now I'll move to patients now and I'll click on manage. So this is again, you can just create some of the list. You can find the total number of records you have here. So you can find all of these records. You can search according to your need, and you can create some listing from this. You can download some CSV that will give you the list you selected, and also you can create PDF. So just click on that and the PDF will be created. You can open this PDF here. Let me open one PDF for you. So I'll just open the PDF, and then you can find all the informations you had searched, right? You can see all these details here. So I'll close that, and then I will I'll go out from the search criteria and I'll move to Referral Doctors now. So this is this portal will help you to manage doctors and their commissions as well. So for now, I can just select these options to add doctors, right? So you can add new doctors and their WhatsApp number, email ID, and all other informations. These are some informations are optionals, and you can write their name, age, gender, and then you can add the mobile number and the commission. This is very important. You can select their commission group. So based on their commission group we add, they will get percentage of commissions based on their selection, right? So this commission group can be select from the master settings, so that we will discuss later on. But for now, you can see we have different option to select the commission level for doctors. So we can add the records, doctor records, from this panel, and you can see the list we already have here. So we can search any of these doctors maybe. So the doctor will get searched automatically. You can update the informations about the doctor like this, and informations can be updated, right, at any point of time. And likewise, you can create the database of CSV and PDF, right? So all of this you can take screen capture as well. So all of this can be done from this doctor manage portal. And doctor commissions, from this window you can actually search the doctor. You can just search and then you can pay the commissions. So these are settled now. These transactions were settled, so only one is due here. So now if I click on this, and it says that the doctor will get 70 rupees from the diagnostic center. So I just select this and I'll have an option to pay the commission to the doctor. So if I click on that, and it says that I can now pay the commission to the doctor. So I can click on pay and the doctor will be paid, right? So I can pay the cash or some other media, but the doctor will be paid and that will be recorded on the system, right? So this is the referral doctor sections, and then we will move to the agent, right? So there'll be different options for the diagnostic centers. They can assign or they can engage different peoples to work for them as agent, and they can earn some revenues, right? So this is the options. By clicking this plus sign, you can actually add any agent, right? So maybe I can name something here. Maybe I can add one name here, and age maybe I can add, and gender I can add, and mobile number. So I can add any mobile number, and again I can select the commission group. So now I can say gold, so they will get the maximum number of commissions. And as I already mentioned that this commission group can be controlled, so I just select that and I can put the optional informations if I need to put, but for now I'm okay with all of these informations. So I'll add the agent. So now you can see I added one agent, right? And I can see the date and all other attributes here. So the agent now will be able to refer patients, and from here you can actually pay the commissions to the agent, right? So these options, agent commissions. Now I'll quickly move to clinical master. So now you can see manage group. So first of all, you can see what are the options or the testing facilities you have for the patients that can be mentioned here. So you can just click on this plus icon and you can create a group to add this record, and then you can manage the testing and you can put that specific testing on a specific group. For instance, if I want to make some additional testing options available for the patients, so I can choose one testing. Maybe it's related to something biochemistry, and I will name it something maybe XYZ or something, some testing, and the pricing will be 1000, and time frame it will take at least 5 days to be done. And then the collections will be something tissue, and you can make it active and inactive. By that I mean that if you are providing this service currently, then you can choose active, or else you can choose inactive. That means you had provided this service in the past, or maybe currently you are not providing the service, but in the future you are going to provide the same testing facility to the patient. So this is just a mock, so I'm going to choose inactive, and I will add the record here. So now you can see I added the record. Definitely I can delete the record at any time I need. So I just randomly I added some testing facility for the patients, right, from here. And then you have different other options. You can create packages actually. So you can create some package by clicking the plus icon here. So you can create one complete package with different testing facilities and with a lump sum amount. So that can also be created inside LabSystem. So this is the clinical master, and then the lab testing. First of all, you can click this test units, and you can define the units you are going to use for different parameters, right? So from here you just click on this plus icon and you can name it, and then you can assign, say I will add some informations like random informations, and I will add the record, and then I'll click on that and I can update the record at any time. So I can create this type of units by clicking the unit section, and I can delete any unit I added. Then we can manage the test format. As you can see, we can search group wise. Maybe I can cardiology related, so you can see all the testing names related to the cardiology that will be shown, and all other informations will be displayed on this. So we can manage the test format here, and then we will move to test result entry. Okay, now we can click on test result entry, right? So you can see different colors. So these are already done, and now you can see one yellow color. So this is yet to be done. So I'll click on this triple dot and I can see the samples. How did we collected all the samples? So it is all collected, I can say, or maybe respectively I can say, but I will say all collected here, and I'll close it, and then I will say the test reports. So now I see for the blood sugar, I can say the values. So now I can add something like this, these values, and then I can write something if I want to write. So I can add these informations here. So I can add these informations. So the informations will be added, and I can go back now. I'll just close this, and the informations will be added. So this is not completely done. So I'll have to add all these informations. Then I can take printout of the report from this section, right? So I'll have all the reports with the data, and then we can take printout, and we can create PDF as well of the same report. And this report will also be shared on WhatsApp of the patients, right? So this way we can actually manage, or we can input data for the test results. Okay, let's move to appointment. So here we have sample collections and doctor appointments. So some patients can call to the pathology center and take the appointment for sample collections and doctor appointments. So first let's start with sample collections. So when they call, they will provide some informations to the reception. So they can put the patient informations here, and they can actually assign some persons to collect the sample, right? So, and they can set some status here as per the situations. They can set the status and they can add the record, right? So that will be in the record of the laboratory, and the persons will go to the patient and will collect the samples, right? And this module can also be integrated on the pathology center's websites if they want. So this can be integrated, right? And then the doctor appointments, we can just select this plus icon and we can take all of these informations, and then we can click and set the right status, and then you can select how they contacted you. So you can choose online, offline, both, and the date stamp will be added automatically. So then you can just add the record, and it will be added as doctor appointment. So the respective doctors will get a list of patients for that specific date. And these sections will help you to manage OPD patients, right? So you can just click on new billing, and the similar window will appear, right? So you can add the mobile number, patient's name, and all of the informations to add that patients in the system and generate the bill. And then you can manage the doctors, and you can manage the doctor fees the same way as we did initially, right? So this is for the OPD, and this is credit customers. Credit customers are actually the agents. So that could be pharmacy or any other establishments who wants to work as agents. So you can actually add those agents from this window. So you can actually add the patients in this window which are coming from that specific agents, right? So these are the credit customers, right? These are the agents. So you can add their patients here, because they will get a discounts, and manage them. This is the same window as we had used in the billing section. So you can add the informations, but this will be with reference to that specific credit customers, right? The agents. So you can add with reference to them, and the commissions will be given to that specific credit customers, right? So they will get some earnings from the pathology center, right? So this is one section. And then this is for the reception cash. You can just track all the outgoing and incoming payments. For instance, for the outgoing, just click on this plus icon and you can say to whom you paid and then the amount. So maybe I paid for the doctors, or maybe the name is something like this, and the amount is maybe 1000, and the purpose is maybe checkup or something. So I can add the record here. So this is just a random record I added here. So I add these informations as outgoing payment, and now for the incoming I can just select incoming, and you can see the ledger balance here and the total collections as well. So I can click on this and I say for what reason I received the payment. So I can assign all of this information, and then I can add the records, and that will show up, and I can sort according to my need. So maybe I can select by name, so all the informations will be shown up for that specific tag. So I can add that, and then this is something that will make huge difference if we use LabSystem. So this is something you should use and to attract the patients, in the sense of marketing. So as you can see, I have a list of patients here, and I can click on the patient, so I can see the list of patients here, and the reference doctors, OTP doctors, agents, and credit customers, right? So all of these entities which are connected to the LabSystem, so we can send some informations to them. For instance, I want to send some informations to some specific, or maybe 1000 patients, right? So, or maybe we can sort with the age. So we can sort maybe all greater than 20. So it will be sorted like this. So you can see get all ages greater than 20. So we can sort like that, or maybe I can send some informations like some XYZ custom, maybe doctor, XYZ doctor will visit our center next week. So this is some informations I set, and I can send these informations to group of peoples. For now, I'll be sending only some portions maybe. So this is the only person to whom I want to set these informations for now, but you can send this informations for a list of target audiences. So now I can send this informations like this. I just click on that, and the informations will be shared with that specific persons on their WhatsApp, right? So this is very cool, isn't it? You have different options. You can do it for patients, doctors, and OPD doctors, agents, and credit customers as well. So this is the module that will create a huge difference if you're using LabSystem. This is the whole technology is based on modern technology, and some additional function makes the LabSystem really unique, and you'll get the benefit of using this LabSystem over other lab management applications, right? And then you have different modules like purchase, stock, HR, and lab accounts, right? So the banking accounts and all of that can be added, and you can add staff, vendor, and expenses. So all of these modules, purchase, stocks, HR, and lab accounts, are basically for big laboratories. So we can discuss these modules on some other videos, but for now we're skipping this. And then finally you can find the report sections. So in the report section you can see billing, and you can find some of the statistics here. So you can see the total paid and due and discount and all of this and that. So this list will be full of that information. So you can set some parameters if you want to see the testings were done ranging from 1 to 25. So that will be sorted for you, and you can get the list. As I'm always saying, you will be able to create list at any point of time. So you'll have all the informations here that you shot it, and you can take printout and you can send to management. So like this you can get all these informations, and you can turn that date tag off, and you can see discount cause. So you can find the cause of discount here, flat discount, and you can also short with the tag flat discount here, right? So all of these informations will be there. Credit, customer billing, you can find OPD billing, patients, referral doctors. These sections will for report, so you can create report in the PDF by searching with different tag. You can find agent commissions in the report, test and accounts, and so on. And you can create or you can find the graphical reports as well. So how the entire laboratory is doing, you can find these informations from these graphical presentations. And then you have the master settings here. So you can just find all the master settings that you can set up, and you can run the whole laboratory business. So the management peoples who will be able to set all of this, and the peoples who will be responsible of putting all the data or creating bills and everything, they will not be able to see all of this master informations. The only persons who will be in charge of handling the entire laboratory, they'll be able to set all of these informations, right? So this is very vital. So they can actually manage the entire center informations, and you can see they can add the doctor signature like this, and the technician signatures. They can upload things, and they can change passwords, and they can add all other attributes, and they can create user accounts. So add user, they can click and they can give different privileges to different users, and they can add users. They can define the service charges by clicking this plus sign, as we already have seen, and then you can select the discount level from this by clicking this plus icon. And payment mode, they can set up the payment mode by clicking this plus icon, and then they can create the commission group, right? So from here they can create commission group, and the doctor referral packages as well, right? So this is what we were discussing earlier. So you can actually just click on that plus icon, and you can create different commission group, and you can assign doctors in different commission group, right? And then you can create agent commission package as well, right? So this tags can be changed. This is not mandatory that you use the tag bronze. You can add anything you want. I'll not update, so maybe on your case you will be willing to update. So this is where you can set up master data. I think this entire lab management system is actually going to add value to the modern days laboratory management applications. It's based on modern technologies, and it is web based, and it has all the modern features that you need to enhance the service of your laboratory. So that's all in this video for now. We will be discussing LabSystem in more details in the future videos. Thank you very much.